All right, let's look at example 4. Here we have Jasonville with a population decreasing by 2.5% every year because there's a mine closure. And as you can tell, like what the SAT is trying to do is always trying to get you to understand what is happening in our market, what is happening in our community. And this is a typical of communities that runs into such problems because of the employment activity getting out of town. Hopefully, you guys will use this to plan your future as well. That things may not be permanent the way you may see them now. So Jacksonville has a population of 25,000 people in 1970, and since then it has been declining by 2.5%. We want to be able to estimate the population of that town in 2000. So this is similar to what we did in example number 3, except that this one, the one we did has a positive growth. So let's recap quick. So we said well, the F is always going to be equal to P times 1 plus I to the power N. I think we said this. And then F in this case the future value, and P is the present value. I is just 1. This is 1, and I is the percentage growth. So in this particular case, what is our P? Our P is equal to 25,000, right? And it's growing by 1 plus, and our I happen to be equal to negative 0.025. I want you to be aware of that. And then we're going to raise it to the power n. So let's calculate our n first. Our n here is going to be equal to 2000, which is the year of interest, minus the year the whole thing started, which was 1970. So that n is equal to 30 years. So the population, let's call it F at year 2000, will be equal to 25,000 times 1 plus negative 0.025 to the power 30, which is equal to 25,000 1 minus 0.025 to the power 30. I really want you to take a good look at this. Whenever the population is decreasing, whenever the whatever you put in the beginning is decreasing value, what is inside the parentheses here is always going to be a negative number. I mean, it's going to be a number less than 1. So, for instance, if the population is growing, you're going to have P 1 point X to the power N. If the population is decreasing, it's going to be P 0 point some number M to the power N. So this here means it is increasing 1 point plus. This means here is decreasing. And this means M here is less than 1. So in our example here, our value here will be 25,000. 1 this is 0.975, and you got to be careful how you do your subtraction, and that is to the power 30. Now so let's just take our calculator and do this quick. So when I bring this one here, I'm going to have, let's come back here quick. So I'm going to have 0.975 to the power 30 will give me this, and I multiply that by 25,000, and that give me 11,697, right? So 11,697. So this is equal to 11,697, which is just about 11,700, and therefore your answer choice will be C. So I want you to be able to understand how this compound interest, how change in population, change in systems, we call them growth in general. And like I said earlier, we're going to see more examples here. So stay tuned. Hopefully you understand this basic concept.